G'day mad gamers, I'm Mad Mikeey, and in case you don't know, I'm from the land bloody down under, and in today's 16th edition of the gaming hall of shit I'll probably never play, I've got a few classics here today, as well as just one new one. It's been a pretty good pickup. I'm really happy with what I've picked up these last couple of weeks, because it has been 2 weeks since I have been here. So guys, it's the end of the week, sit back, relax, and let's talk about the shit that we'll probably never play because we're collectors. Cheers, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, YouTube proudly presents to you its #1, I think, gaming collecting show in the world! I am Mad Mikeey, and this is the shit I'll probably never play! Mad Mikeey Gaming. That's right, guys, the 16th edition of the Gaming Hall of Shit I'll Probably Never Play is back, and today we have, as I said, got a couple of new ones, got a couple of old ones, got some middle range ones. So without further ado, let's get into the shit that I'll probably never play, or in this case, maybe wear. Now, I want to give a shout out to my good friend from work, George. I know you asked me to wear it for today's show, but it got a bit crinkled on the way home, and, you know, I'm a professional. So my good friend George, he actually had borrowed some games off of me. He borrowed Horizon Zero Dawn, and he borrowed, what was it, No Man's Sky. He wanted to see what it was like. He'd obviously just borrowed, he was actually staying at a friend's place that had a PlayStation 4, which he doesn't have, so he wanted to borrow some games. So he just returned them today, and he sort of said to me, I need you to meet me, I need you to meet me, I need you to meet me. I'm like, come on man, No Man's Sky, it can wait until, you know, next week when we move up and we're on the same level. He sort of alluded that he needed to give me something more. He said, I need to give you something for the next video. And I said, well, you're sort of giving it away, haven't you? But no, George was kind enough to give me a Overwatch t-shirt with Winston. I don't know if you heard that, with Winston. So this is really cool. As I said, I wanted to wear it, but it got crinkled up in my bag on the way home. So thank you so much for that, George. That will definitely be showing up in some future videos. Now let's get to the shit that I'll probably never play, or will I? Now, the first one I picked up, I've already actually got it on the Xbox One. But it was on sale at Target for $29, and a lot of my friends are actually playing this game over on the PlayStation 4, so I really couldn't resist. It was Overwatch. Yes, Overwatch. Love this game, and it's just unfortunate because I did pick it up on the Xbox One when it did come out, and a few of my friends are playing on there, but not many, and I really haven't had a chance to group up with them. People like McBeasy Gaming, the guy that I do my bi-weekly podcast, or fortnightly as we commonly joke around with on there, he actually plays it on the PlayStation 4, and I thought, well, let's play together, because he does spend a lot of time on there. So for $29, this was really good. I don't think I need to go much into how good Overwatch is. It just keeps evolving. It's a game that you buy once and you put as much money into it as you really want. They're working out their issues at the moment with sort of loot drops, because I've played up so far to level 5 on this system on PlayStation 4 so far. I haven't really got any decent skins or anything. It's all sprays, and it's just annoying. And I feel really bad for people who actually put money into it that are just getting all of these sprays and voice lines, because that's not really what anybody wants. They want the skins. But I was really happy that was so cheap. Next up, now, if you watched the 15th edition of this year's Shit I'll Never Play, you saw that I picked up Need for Speed The Run, and I said I would have really have preferred to have had this on the Xbox 360, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So what do you know? As soon as you give up looking, you find it. Now, I got this one for $5. Don't let the stickers fool you. I can't get these bloody stickers off because they're so bloody hard. I don't know why at all these like secondhand mum and pop shop cash go lenders, cash converters, their stickers are so bloody hard to take off. Why? I was really happy to pick this up. Yeah, if you want to watch the last... This was the last one that had a really good story mission, and I mean, the most recent one that came out on the current gen consoles, really crap. It's got a bit of Hollywood talent in this one, and I actually have a lot of fun on this, considering I've actually played, just almost finished it on the PC. So I've got it on 3 different consoles, technically, now. Now, the next bunch are a couple of PlayStation 2s. I wasn't actually sure if I had this one, so I was umming and ahhing, and I'm glad that I picked it up because I actually didn't have it in my collection, and it is Primal. Now, I know nothing about this game. It's one of those games that you sort of, when you're looking on online stores, eBay, places like CEX, you do actually see this quite a lot. So that tells me that it is actually quite a common game. It's actually a game where you play an ordinary girl, a realm of demons, an epic conflict between primal forces. Now, I did a bit of research on this. It actually looks really, really good. It's a third-person action game where you're obviously fighting demons, as it said on the back. Yeah, see, right there. And yeah, look, I've just recently finally got my gaming room up and running. It is fully operational now. So every console is connected and I can play whatever I want, whenever I want. It's just missing a fridge in there. You know, so you can just grab a cold one anytime. I'm thinking of getting a little bar fridge just as like a stand / fridge. So that would be really cool. Primal, don't know that much about it, but from the reviews that I actually watched about it, it actually got some really good scores. And the next one I was actually really excited about because I wasn't 100% if it actually existed. Not the fact that it existed, but the fact that I thought that this was a PC only game and just sort of wondered, well, how would this ever work on a console? And it is Deus Ex, the original one. So I'm actually going to be really interested to play this game. I actually probably will play it, to be honest. There's so many mods out there on the PC that sort of make it a lot more better to look at. But if you actually look at the back of the cover, the pictures on that look amazing. And I find it very hard to believe that it would actually look that crisp and that clean. And it's going to be interesting to see how the controls actually work on this game. I do have my PlayStation 2 hooked up with component cables because it may be knowledge out there, but you can actually use component cables from your PlayStation 3 and hook them up to your PlayStation 2. Now, I didn't know that, but obviously if you did ever buy a PlayStation, one of the original ones, you do know that it would come with the component cables and the AV cables. So it was just a matter of sort of finding those cables and switching it in. And to be honest, like I have been playing quite a lot of the PlayStation 2 games on there because I didn't really get into the PlayStation 2 era. I was more sort of your Xbox games. And I'm actually thoroughly enjoying going back and playing a lot of the wrestling games that I never got around to playing. Now, these last 3 games, they're all Nintendo Wii games. I'm not normally known for picking up Wii games, but the collection's been really small, so I thought it's about time that I actually, start collecting. Now, the first one I picked up I picked up these 2 games when I got Need for Speed The Run. I got 3 for $15, so I wasn't going to scoff at that. First one, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now, I played this on the Xbox 360, and it was one of the first RPGs games that I really, really got into. And I actually finished it, and I really enjoyed it. And I was so hyped when they announced that the second one was coming out, but I didn't really get into it that much. I don't know why. Maybe there was just, other games out there that I was playing. It's always the case with me. $5 for this. It should be interesting to see how this actually plays. It does say that there's actually 2 additional playable heroes in this game. So I haven't done the research on that as to what those additional characters are. But it should be quite interesting playing it on the Wii controller. Considering that it only does support the actual Wii remote. Or waggle stick or Wiimote. That's what they call it, the Wiimote, yeah? Next one up. Another one just really that I didn't really expect, but I don't see it out there that much and would be quite interested to see what the gameplay would actually be like on it. And it is Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2. Now, the first one was really good. I love the first one. I played the hell out of the first one. The second one, it was alright. It really left itself open to a sequel that they never really eventuated to. It's actually a really fun game to play though, like just being the ultimate Sith Lord, but yet you can be a good guy. I like being the good guy. Again, the graphics on the back look truly amazing, but I doubt very much that that's going to translate onto it. Again, just your Wiimotes that you can use on this game. I'll probably have a play with it, and it's got Unleash 4-player multiplayer mode exclusively on the Wii. So we got a little bit of extra thing. Wee. And the last one I got off of Vossi, the man who is the wheelin' dealin', kiss stealin', son of a gun. Ju-on, the Grudge. The Fright Simulator. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Grudge movies. Obviously, they originated as a Japan-only movie, but then they sort of made it mainstream when The Ring became successful. So then they brought out The Grudge. I really enjoyed The Grudge, and the second one, not so much. But I actually didn't know that this game existed, to be honest. So this is very much like what your Resident Evil type games are these days. Your Resident Evil and just all those first person horror games where you don't have any weapons. You just really have to fight it off. So in essence, it's sort of like a first person Silent Hill Shattered Memories, which was on the Wii and very successful on the Wii. That's a game that I really want to get into as well. And I watched a review on it. They said that it was actually pretty terrible. So I don't care. I love this game. I found it actually quite weird that they so much shovelware on the Wii, and it seems like this one is one of it, but it says you'll jump, you'll laugh, you'll cry. It's perfect fun. So I might sort of play this. A lot of people said that it isn't scary at all. Like in the first 5 minutes or so of playing it, you'll pretty much get as scared as you ever will. But that's it for today's game. Well, this week's, I hope. Maybe gaming. I've got some good games in the pipeline that I didn't know that I wanted, but obviously they get put in my face and I'll order them. But guys, let me know what you picked up this week. I'm really interested to know. Obviously at the end of the video, you got all my socials. So if you haven't followed me, go follow me over there. Start up a conversation. That's what I love. That's why I do this. I like to talk about all these games because sometimes some of these games that I pick up, I just see what people are posting on Instagram and I'm like, wow. Like there was a beach volleyball game on the PlayStation 2 that I didn't know existed the other week that I picked up. And I actually had a play of it last night. It was actually really hard. And I did the training and I unlocked a lot of things and I learned a lot about the game because it didn't really tell me that much. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget, give it a thumbs up if you like it, share and subscribe with everybody that you know about Mad Mikeey Gaming because they might like games. But that's it, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday for the gaming news opinions. I know there wasn't one yesterday, but there just was no gaming news to have any opinions on. So hopefully there'll be some more over the weekend so that I can talk to you guys about that. But until then, hope you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget, let me know what you are playing this weekend. Guys, take care. Bye.